final of the single player tournament. We were playing this tournament because I saw the customization pack and I thought that was something else than it actually is. Anyway, this episode is mostly about me showing you the squad that I came up with, and it also contains some offline gameplays as well, but those are really relevant and you won't see that much of it. Anyway, I want to show you guys the squad right now. So here it is on the screen right now. I'm going to take you through all of them. The keeper, just straightforward, really the cheapest keeper in Serie A. Juan Jesus, this guy, he is very cheap and really good. And there's a really funny comment on Foothead on him, and I'm going to show it to you right now. Here it is. Don't buy this guy. He'll just stand still on crosses. That is so funny. Maybe you're not about that humor, but the double meaning just cracked me up the first time I saw it. Next up, we have Gamberini. He was really good last year and really cheap as well, the same as this year, so I'm really looking forward to use him. Conco, he is really good. Of course, every left back and right back in Serie A is really overpriced, but Conco and Constant are really worth it, in my opinion. Gervinho, the forehead is strong with this one. He, unfortunately, his strength is not very good. Muntari, Emanuelson, Nocerino, all really cheap and all really good. Niang, of course, it's the first player we actually bought for the squad. And now Matri, I really want to talk about Matri because I don't really like him, and people have been complaining about him in real life, obviously, because Milan shouldn't even spend that much money to get someone like Matri because he's not really good. But I'm actually not going to keep him for long. I'm only going to keep him for squad rotation purposes. That's why this episode I'm actually going to play the single player season to make money to buy a different first team striker. So yeah, that's the squad for now, and of course we had to complete the single player tournament because we were in the final, and that gave me a really good opportunity to actually evaluate my squad and just see who performs and who doesn't. And I gotta say, I was really impressed by the left back Constant from AC Milan. I knew he was good, and I knew he was going to stay there basically as the first team left back forever in the squad, and he was really good, and he's really good at crossing, like on either side from a corner. Look at that, on his left foot he's just really dead accurate, and when you have good headers in the box like Mr. Jesus and Gamberini and all the other players that will come, you really need a good corner taker and just a good playmaker, I suppose. Look at that goal, by the way, deflected by Muntari, and who I really wasn't really that impressed with, I gotta say, it has to be Gervinho. Of course, he has the dribbling, pace, skills. He has 4-star skills, which a lot of players have lost this year. But I don't know. I think it's just his lack of strength that lets him down. Like, he just gets bullied off the ball, and sometimes even his pace is like no factor, because he just gets as soon as he gets a shoulder from a defender, he just stops and he loses the ball. Anyway, we do win that, and here is the moment of truth. Of course, we only completed this because of the free customization pack, which I thought included stadiums and everything else we would need to complete the manager task. But no, look, this is what it is. It's basically a whole bunch of kits and one badge. So kind of screwed myself on that one, but at least we made some coinage. Now, let me explain this one. I created a low bronze squad because I wanted to complete the single player division, right? But I didn't count on it that I had a low chemistry squad, and I actually lost the game. And if you actually should, this highlight. You should go back at the very start of it and look what happened. I was switched on a player from the wing, and then they crossed it, and I was trying to switch to the player in the box to clear it, right? But even if I wasn't, I have the auto switching on, so it should have switched, but it didn't want to. So that is just a BS goal. And of course, I didn't count on the fact that well, my plan was to play with a low bronze squad, so I don't use the contracts and fitness of my main squad. And I didn't count on the fact that it is a low squad, it is low chemistry, and the difficulty is professional and up. But we do buy Victor Ibarbo because Matri, as I've said, is really annoying me. And Victor Ibarbo will be the first team striker for now. And of course, since we had to play with our goal squad for the remainder of the single player seasons, we decided to buy Ibarbo. But now we are going to complete our manager tasks, I should say. we had to apply a fitness card, and we have only one. No, we don't have any more. We completed it, and this is my free gold pack. Yep, it's crap. A lot of people always brag on comments on when people ask, what did you get in your free gold pack? And they brag that they got the Balotelli and stuff like that's really expensive. But I don't know. I think they're kind of fixed so that you don't really get. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I'm saying it's mostly crap. Anyway, so we did have to use our main squad to complete the single player season to get promoted and to get some coinage to build our squad. And that's why we bought Ibarbo, because it was just an opportunity to test basically what will be the final squad for when we start playing online. And now that gave me even a better opportunity to evaluate my squad. And I gotta say, I was really impressed with Ibarbo. I expected, he is really tall. He's 188 centimeters tall, which is about 6 feet 3 inches or 4 inches. And his jumping is decent. His heading is also decent, like in the 70s. But I was just like, I remember Naldo from last year. You know Naldo from the Bundesliga, the center back. He's really tall, but his heading accuracy was really decent, but his jumping wasn't. And last year he didn't get any header on target for me. Not even, like, he barely won headers for me. And I really was worried that that might be the case with Ibarbo, because heading is such a big part of the game this year, but it really wasn't. Ibarbo is such a beast. His pace is unbelievable. He has strength. He is about 79, I want to say, strength, and because of the chemistry styles and everything, he might have about over 80 really. And look at that! Look at his pace. He just runs past everybody in a blitz of a second. And his finishing is only it's below 80. It's like 77, 78, and but it's good enough. It's good enough for you to slide it under the goalkeeper and stuff. But I was really impressed with his heading, because his heading is really superior. And look at how tall he is. He is so strong, and he does fall there after taking a shot, but that doesn't matter because he did score. So I'm really impressed with Ibarbo. I really am looking forward to. So Ibarbo and Constant are my two MVPs right now. I'm just and Gambarini, of course. Gambarini and both Gambarini and Juan Jesus both score a lot of headers for me, because they both are tall, strong, and good at heading defenders. But Ibarbo is also really a big threat in the box. And I'm just as I've said, I also wasn't really that particularly impressed with Niang. He also has strength and pace, but he just doesn't get involved in the game for me. Maybe it's his high work rates. But we do buy Kaká with the money that we got from completing the single player tournament, and we will have him as a first team cam there. So this is basically the squad that I will be starting to play online matches with the next episode and so forth. Maybe I'll change a few things there, because I remember I am trading consumables and stuff like that in bulk. So I will be making a little more coinage on the side, not just for matches. So yeah, this is basically it. Though I'm really looking forward to playing with Ibarba online, and want to see how Kaká performs, because he really has beast stats for a playmaker. But that's been this episode of Ultimate Team. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave it a like if you did. I've been Shay. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.